Gaveliers, how many of you here are still in search for your inspiration? Look no further but within you and say, yes, I'm with the inspiration of. The great well-known scholars quotes, Bill Gates, success is measured by those that are around you. Winston Churchill, success consists of going from failure to failure without the loss of enthusiasm. Steve Jobs, success is about changing the world. J.K. Rowling, believe success is about giving back. And Dwayne A. Johnson described his success as an act of self-discipline. My dear Gaveliers, have you seen a drumbeat? There's a common feature that these powerful people possess. That's nothing but they inspire themselves. Toastmaster of the meeting, fellow Gaveliers, and my dear guests, a very warm good evening to one and all. Whenever I am visiting India with my parents, I used to see in the signals, outside of the temples, I tend to see and read often kids' mind. It's very sad. As I look around, I see kids and people rushing around and happy, sad and depressed. I see people with great amount of dormant grief, just waiting assistance for bread and butter. And you know what the worst part is? These people do not even know it. Their kids just stay still and wait for a ray of hope for some inspiration. Sometimes I question myself, who or what inspires me the most? Who do I look up at? My parents, my family, my friends, the above quotes, or people like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and astronaut Kalpana Chawla. Then I started asking people who or what inspired them. They started rating off a few luminaries, friends, parents, and all. As I started jotting down my ideas, subconsciously I realized that few of them have inspired me. And when I realized that, I inspired myself. Yes, I know that this might sound. It's not that I have not tried to find some inspiration elsewhere. I have kept trying and forcing myself from a very early age. And for someone like me, I'm a visual person. It's very important to find the right inspiration because most of my work, be in my paintings, my days, my reviews, my blogs, and everything calls for a little bit of inspiration. Having said this, let me share with you how I found my inspiration, how I found myself, and I hope this might inspire you too. As we all are familiar with the name Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, inherited the legacy of honesty and self-discipline from his father. He took the gift of faith on God and compassion from his mother. He faced many difficulties in his life. His childhood was full of struggle. and he always dreamed of becoming a fighter pilot. He was determined on his hard work and dedication, and he ultimately became the renowned scientist of India. Sir Abdul Kalam got the Padma Bhushan Award on the Republic Day in 1981. He also served as the President of India. People used to call him the Missile Man of India. He was a profound believer of simple living and high thinking. At last, his life story inspires me, and I hope you too. Next, Kalpana Chawla was the first spacewoman of India. It was a dream that many Indians imagined, but only Kalpana was able to fulfill it. She had various ambitions in mind from her childhood. She is a great inspiration for all the Indian women, as she became a role model of all the youth who have always dreamed of doing something great in their lives. It also gives us a message that we should not confine ourselves within the boundaries. Moreover, we should see life as an opportunity to fulfill our dreams. Kalpana took life as a challenge and an opportunity. Because of this only, she was able to achieve such heights. It also tells us that everything is possible through hard work and dedication. In her graduation days, Kalpana was the only woman in her batch. But still, this did not deviate her from achieving her dreams. At last, her story inspires us as an Indians and makes us proud. Life is a roller coaster ride, not a cheerful go round. Nevertheless, no matter what is going around, apply yourself to what you do fully. Going to bed every night with a feeling that I am a better man than what I was in the morning gives us a healthy sleep. Practice not only makes us perfect but confident. Toastmaster itself is a testimonial to it. No one can motivate you to do anything. You have to motivate yourself based on the information you receive and how well you take it and how well you can relate to it, to your personal achievements. Obstacles will always be there. Obstacles are put in your path to help you realize what you want. And are it really worth for fighting for? So it is wisely said, obstacles do not block the path, they are the path. So my dear Gaveliers, how many of you here are still in search for inspiration? Look no further but within you and say, yes, I am my inspiration. With some of the real facts. Take every chance you get in your life. Something only happens once. Second, when you focus on problems, you will have more problems. But when you focus on possibilities, you will be more opportunities. And third, when you're tempted to lose patience with someone, remember how patient have God been with you. Overdue.